Yo guys, what's going on? It's Icy Gamers here, and today we just got a brand new Pokemon set trailer, so let's go and get into my reaction. What do I think is going to be meta? And let's go and get into it. Alright. We got the Eevee, nice. Sylveon, Jolteon, Glaceon, Leafeon, Espeon, Flareon, and Umbreon. Okay. Are we gonna get like all of these EXs? That would be really cool. Theme Booster Eevee Groove. So it looks like it's gonna be one set. Oh, Eevee, yeah, this Pokemon can evolve into any Pokemon that evolves from Eevee if you play it from your hand onto this Pokemon. This Pokemon can't evolve during your first turn. Okay, Eevee EX is actually gonna be kind of crazy. Okay. Oh, and then it shows all of the regular ones. You got Glaceon, and all of them. Let's take a look at that. It looks like it's gonna be a Flareon EX, Sylveon EX, and then the other ones that I already have. No Umbreon EX, surprisingly. There's alright. We got Vaporeon, Hyper Whirlpool, 70 for 3, flip a heads until you get tails for each heads, discard a random energy for your opponent's active Pokemon. Should be pretty fun. And then Jolteon with the beginning bolt. If this Pokemon has evolved during this turn, it does 60 damage. I don't know about that one. One energy though. It is one energy, so not terrible, but only the first turn. Flareon EX. Once during your turn, you may attach a fire energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon. If you do 20 damage to this Pokemon, discard 2 fire energy from this Pokemon for 130. Okay, Flareon EX is looking pretty good. Uh, but it does still need an extra turn, right? No, I guess it doesn't, right? Because if you get to 3 energy, you can use the ability to put one on and then your turn to put it back on. But you won't be able to generate any other resources. So it actually is going to be 130 for 3 energy. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Espeon, this attack does 20 damage for each energy attached to this Pokemon, I think. So, or to your opponent's Pokemon. We'll have to see that one a little bit better. Umbreon! Oh, what did Umbreon say? If the defending Pokemon is a basic, it can't attack during your opponent's next turn. Okay, so this is like amazing versus non-Evo Pokemon. Like, what about Giratina Darkrai? How are they gonna out of Umbreon? Umbreon's insane. I mean, not versus every deck, but versus like it's kind of like Oricorio, but you'd have to get the attack off. But I guess you can retreat. Yeah, yeah, you can retreat, so it's not like super crazy, but forcing your opponent to retreat is pretty big as well, and you still need the energy on the other Pokemon too. 20 more damage for each leaf energy attached. This attack, okay, Glaceon. This attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. For 2 energy, Glaceon actually looks pretty nice as well. Any Pokemon. Ooh, Sylveon EX. Once during your turn, you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon. You may draw 2 cards, 70 damage, and a draw 2. So it's like okay, that can definitely be useful. And we have Penny from, I believe that is Sword and Shield, or no, is that Scarlet Violet? Scarlet Violet, right? Look at a random supporter card that's not, uh, look at a random supporter card that's not Penny from your opponent's deck and shuffle it back into their deck. Use the effect of that card as the effect of this card. Look at a random support card that's not Penny from your opponent's deck and shuffle it back into their deck. Use the effect of this card as the effect of this card. Yo, so you can just use any supporter in your opponent's deck, but they might not have. If you draw this late, it might not be good. But it could be a Cyrus, could be a Sabrina, it could be anything. This is going to be very interesting. And then EEVEE back. During this turn, attacks done by Pokemon that evolve from EV do 10 plus damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Heal 20 damage from your opponent from each of your Pokemon that evolves from EV. Okay, EV bag is kind of interesting. It's choose one now. And then we have Swirlix, Sweets Relay. If one of this Pokemon uses during a turn, this attack does 20 more damage. So it can do 10 damage the first turn, then 30 damage the next turn. Sweets Overload. This attack does 40 damage for each time your opponent uses Sweets Relay during each time your Pokemon uses Sweets Relay during the game. So if you use this like 2 times, it could do 80 damage. If you use it 3 times, it could do 120. It's actually pretty interesting. And then there's another Pokemon that could use Sweets Relay. This is gonna be a fun deck. I think this could be pretty fun. If you can use Sweets Relay 3 times, 120 damage for 1 energy. You could also use this with Sylveon potentially. Okay, okay. June 26th. It is about 8 days away. Yeah. So yeah, look out for this. We're gonna go into Pokemon meta, and we're gonna take a look and see if there's anything else that we missed. So there's Eevee, there's a Flareon, there's a Sylveon. I think Sylveon definitely has a chance to be meta with these other cards here. With the Sweets Relay. I really want to try a Sweets Relay deck. That seems like it's going to be so much fun. Just trying to use this as many times as possible. Your HP is very low, so you do have to hope to not die. Umbreon's going to be very interesting with the Dark Binding. And then I think. Ooh, yo, look at that Leafeon though. Oh, that looks nice. For each grass energy attached to this Pokemon. So it can do 30. So it's Leafeon's interesting. If you can attach like a ton of energy onto this, it could do. I feel like Celebi is just a bit better though, right? But it's not an EX. Is there any way to, if there's a way to transfer energy from like a. I mean, Leafeon could still be fun though, because you can get a lot of energy. I wonder if it stacks with. I don't think it stacks with. Wait, does it? I wonder if will Leafeon work with Superior? What does Superior say? Each grass energy attached to this grass Pokemon provides 2 grass energy. This effect doesn't stack. So Leafeon Superior could be interesting. We have Jolteon, and then of course I think this trader is gonna be like really interesting as well. So yeah. Well, let me know what you guys think. I think the set's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. Definitely needed some new content, and it's not even gonna. It doesn't look like it's gonna be a super big set either, so that's kind of nice. You can potentially collect it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, remember to hit that like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.